In the grand, relentless march of time, every single moment is a choice. Not just the bold declarations or decisive actions, but also quiet hesitations, the deferred decisions, the comfortable retreats into inaction. To do nothing is still to choose. To avoid is still to decide. This is the blunt, uncomfortable truth that often goes unacknowledged. We stand at countless crossroads each day, believing that by not picking a path, we somehow escape the consequences. But the universe abhors a vacuum, and the absence of your conscious direction is merely an invitation for life to choose for you. Observe him now, a figure caught in the amber of indecision. The alarm rings, a call to a new day, but he chooses the soft embrace of the pillow. A challenging task awaits, but he opts for the fleeting distraction of a screen. He delays. He postpones. He seeks immediate comfort, believing these acts are harmless. Each moment of hesitation, each choice for ease, is a subtle surrender. He is not actively failing, but passively allowing his potential to erode, one comfortable, unchosen moment at a time. With every decision, or lack thereof, a path materializes. When he chooses action, a clear, albeit challenging, road appears before him. But when he chooses comfort, another path, shrouded in mist, also emerges. These aren't grand, dramatic forks in the road, but subtle divergences that appear with every micro-decision. The path of discipline, the path of growth, the path of intentionality, they are always there, waiting for his conscious step. The consequences of these passive choices begin to accumulate. Like a slow, creeping tide, the vibrant colors of potential fade into a monochrome of regret. He sees glimpses of what could have been, a stronger physique, a sharper mind, a life rich with accomplishment. Instead, he is left with the hollow echo of choices unmade, paths untaken. The weight of these unseen futures presses down, a silent, heavy judgment. This isn't about what he did wrong, but what he didn't do at all. The emotional weight of these passive choices becomes palpable. A gnawing sense of unease, a quiet frustration, a feeling of being perpetually stuck. He experiences the phantom ache of unfulfilled dreams, the subtle sting of knowing he could be more. Do more, have more. This isn't the sharp pain of failure, but the dull, persistent throb of unrealized potential. The comfort he sought in delay has become a cage, and the walls are closing in, built brick by brick from his own inaction. Then, a flicker, a moment of clarity pierces through the haze of his comfortable existence. Perhaps a stark reflection, or a sudden, unsettling comparison to someone who chose differently. He begins to see the diverging paths not as abstract concepts, but as tangible realities. The realization dawns, his life is not happening to him, it is happening by him. Even in his moments of avoidance, this awareness, sharp and unsettling, ignites a spark of discomfort, a nascent desire to break free. The shift begins, not with a thunderclap, but with a quiet, intentional step. He starts to choose. The alarm rings, and this time, he rises. The challenging task appears, and he confronts it, however imperfectly. The diverging paths still appear, but now he consciously steps onto the one that leads to growth. Even if it's harder, each small, deliberate choice is a reclamation of power, a declaration of intent. He is learning to steer his own ship, rather than letting the currents dictate his course. The transformation culminates in a profound understanding. He stands, not as a victim of circumstance, but as the architect of his own destiny. The life he lives is no longer a default setting, but a conscious creation. The philosophical truth from the beginning now resonates with lived experience. Every moment is a choice, and he has chosen to choose. The final scene shows him moving forward with purpose, his gaze clear, his actions deliberate. The message echoes, not as a warning, but as an empowering truth. If you don't choose your life, it will be chosen for you.